Greetings. This is my very first. Hold on. Let me get my life together. See, already I had it and everything together. And I don't. And I probably needed to cut that off because it's probably loud. Okay. Yes, I am sitting on the floor for multiple reasons, but it works. And I hope I got everything I need. Greetings, Kin folks, love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. This is my very first live on YouTube. I hope that everything goes well. I know that everything is going to go well. And I hope that I can save it so I can upload it. I just wanted to try to do a live just to kind of see how it works and things of that nature. So please bear with me because the very first time. Anyway, as you can see in the description, wait a minute, let me back up. See, look, my name is Shaolin Deadly. Why? A little background on me. I love Kung Fu. Shaolin, get it? Deadly. My middle name is Lynn, so that's why it's spelled that way. And the Deadly, I just threw that in there. I actually got it tattooed on my back, believe it or not, with a dragon. It's super, it's old though. But see, sick nickname. So just if you wanted to know where the nickname came from and everything like that. But I am Shaolin Deadly and you're watching Deadly TV. I'm pretty sure that this is going to change and stuff like that as I go on because I am really trying to, for one, look at the camera when I was supposed to be looking at it instead of down. But, we'll get there. And then like I said, I'm looking for those who are looking for me. I recently discovered what we're doing today. It's called 1320 or 1328, excuse me. Um, it's a 13 moon cycle, basically. And it pretty much has to do with Earth. And background on me, I'm very spiritual. I'm not religious. I was raised in religion. And then, yeah. So that's background on that. Why I'm doing this is because I want to see stuff. I always want to see for myself before I recommend it to anybody and things of that nature because I'm very authentic, natural, and everything. And that's like one of the things that struck me because they're saying the 1328 is a natural cycle. It's a natural time. And that like piqued my interest. And then to hear that it's the time of basically the divine feminine, that piqued my interest. And just the synchronization, the affirmations, and things like that that go along with it. So I'm like sitting up there like, And the crazy part about it is, believe it or not, see that's how I know like we time flip in things. And what I mean by that is because like I heard about the 13 moon cycle before a long time ago on my journey. And I actually like even wrote it down in my notes and stuff like years back. And then moving forward to see where I am now and then like running back across it and then being able to receive it. So just to like show how you do go through stages and there are certain things that you do need to focus on in the beginning before you can get to like where you want to be, because like when you first come into it you want to be the person that can manifest, the person that can block and shield themselves, the person that can just do all the things or whatever it is, the ideas and perceptions that you have in your mind that you think that you can do and stuff like that. Like there's levels to it. There's levels to the shift and things of that nature. So like, and even that, hearing yourself say certain slogans that you hear as you go through your journey, and you be looking like, why is people saying that? Why is people saying that? And then to come back and find yourself when you finally understand why it is that people would say that, and then you catch yourself saying it as well. But it really is like that. It be just the simple stuff. So why do I look like this? And actually, I'm getting ready to take this off. I had just wanted to show you because yesterday, of course, was day at a time. And day at a time is the day that's not really claimed, it's just there. And that's just the time for us to, have peace, have love, have culture, to show our art through culture and things of that nature, show reflection, also show intention, not so much to be off into the future, but just being able to center yourself and balance as you get ready to do your next galactic spin. So that's kind of like what the day at a time is. And that was yesterday. And I celebrated it by myself because where I live at, there's no one that I have heard that's saying anything about 1328, anything about 13 moons, anything like that. Like my cousin did, she asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, I kind of know about it, woo, woo, but like, as far as anybody who's actually like practicing it in my area, no. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm just every single day, I'm going to show you what I do. So that means I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna do it with myself, which means I'm finna do it with you. You know why? Because look, I gotta look up. I'm gonna do it with you, with myself, because I'm another you. And then if there's people out here that's all over the world, that's like spread out, that's wanting to do this, you can get on here every day with me, and there we go. So my intention is I'm a night owl, so hopefully I will be able to get on here every night and do my galactic spin with you, my turning with you, and you will meet me and do it as well. And then we gonna walk it out. Walk it out, all that good stuff. I don't have any viewers, I don't think, or subscribers or anything like that. And I really don't care because I feel like the intention with this video is light of mutual love, and that if you build it, people will come. So, with that out the way, that's the introduction video on what we're going to do today. I wear spectacles that are not really real, and yes, they are dirty. And I am going to, because that was yesterday, it was a day at a time, I'm going to start taking this stuff off as I'm doing this. But anyway, so we're basically, yes, following a law of time. And these is my book. See, I got up there 1328, and it says, Be Happy. This is one of my journals. So this is the journal that I actually write in to just whatever I find out about the law of time. And the 1328 cycle goes in this book. And then I have another book that's identically like it. And in this book, I write out just the days and my journaling and the affirmations and whatever and all that good stuff. What I'm following, I write that down in this book. So these two books, that's what I'll be looking at. Okay. And then I will be using my phone, just in case if you guys want to know why I'm looking down or looking away or anything like that. That's what it's about. Ooh, these glasses is dirty. Y'all can see that, can't y'all? Because I can't see. Let me try to really get some clarity over it. White noise. Okay. So hopefully these videos will not be long like that, but I just did my introduction too, so bear with me. And then I pull up, and yes, it is an app. I can't pronounce it, but it says, I'm going to say a synchronicity or something like that, 1328. There's two of them. There's another app. Let me see. There's another app that's called Dream Spell, and it looks like this. Let me get my light together. I turned it sideways so you can kind of see it, yeah. Because this light is something else. How does that work? There we go. So then it has the date at the top, and then it's going to have your affirmation for the day and everything like that. So that's why you'll see me looking at the phone and looking down and stuff like that, because I'm looking at my book and my notes. So anyway, yes, we are basically following like the law of time. And I wrote down some things that I thought was important for me to help me understand exactly what was going on and why I resonate so much with it. But law of time is a 1328 ratio, which binds the universe in a harmonious synchronic unity. 1260, which is the regular Gregorian calendar time, and 1320 are the keys to the discovery of law of time. It is a 260 unit matrix that operates on a 1320 ratio. It's composed of repeating cycles of symbols, aka solar seals, also known as solar seals, and 13 numerical values called galactic tones. The 13 moon calendar is perfectly synced with the 260 unit matrix that the Tzolk'in harmonic module is. Law of time states, purpose of calendars is to synchronize us in time according to various cycles whose harmonic numbers extend from and return us to higher mental order of reality. The 13 moon 28-day calendar is a synchrometer. It is synchronic timekeeping system in harmony with the natural and cosmic rhythms. Cosmos is absolute and history is relative. That's what I want to say. And then I do want to throw in the absolute refers to God, galactic ordering dynamic. It's the omnidirectional superintelligence behind all worlds, forms, and realities as we know it. God, God, the galactic ordering dynamic, can only be realized from the inner space of one's being. And that's what I'm going to leave on that right there. So if you want to know, everybody has a kin. And the kin is what solar seal it is and what tone it is. And that makes up a kin. So today, not only is it day of the blue rhythmic storm, but it's also the year of the blue rhythmic storm. So that is going to be our guardian seal for the year because it sets the tone for the year. So setting the tone for the year, let's get straight into that, is the blue rhythmic storm. And if I can just real quick, there we go. I'm gonna get my screen right so I can do what I need to do. Okay, there we go. So let's talk about the year. Like I said, it's the blue rhythmic storm. That is Kin 19. And we are on harmonic 5. And that is resonant matrix self. Regulate universal fire of attunement. Now, I know that you guys don't really know what I'm saying, and neither do I half the time, but we'll get into it. Can't do it all in one day, and we're not supposed to because it's a journey and you're going to go along with me. And like I said, I don't want to make these videos too long. But blue rhythmic storm, we are in the red eastern castle of turning. So there's 5 castles. We're in the first one. That's the red eastern castle of turning. The earth family for the blue rhythmic storm is gateway. The clan for the blue rhythmic storm is sky. And the tone and the seal together makes the day and makes the blue rhythmic storm. And it says, I organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power doubled. And then you say it again. I organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power double. That's 2. Then you say it again. And this time we're going to do the we together because everything is always together. And that is we organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. We seal the matrix of self-generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. We are guided by the power. We are guided by our own power doubled. Excuse me. And that is what you pretty much do. And that right there is what is setting the tone. That is the energy for today. And it's the energy for this year. It is the guardian kin, which is kin number 19, blue rhythmic storm. So I jumped the gun and I didn't do what I really wanted to do. And that's okay, though. That's okay. We're going to take it one day at a time and do the best that we can. So, with that being said, Kin 19, okay, that is the energy for today. And that is the guardian guide for the year. Now, 1328 has a prayer. And what we are going to do is do the prayer every single day before we start, because that's how I do it. And I have been learning about this, and yes, I have been adjusting it as I go, because this was started back in, I don't know, like 1987 or something like that. We're going to get into all of that. Like I said, it's just not going to be throwing everything at you in one day. It's a learning process. But there was a man and a woman who came together and found this information and kind of put it together and put it forth for us to, be able to absorb and apply it to our lives and stuff. And we'll get into those. But there is a prayer. It's called the 7 galactic directions. And I am going to do that before I go any further. So, the 7 galactic directions prayer. And this is how it goes. And it says, and what I do, I don't know, but I'm taking y'all with me because I have been doing this a little bit beforehand, before starting this new spin. But I actually do the directions. So I turn, and for me, east is this way. So we say, from the east, house of light, may my wisdom dawn in me, so I may see all in clarity. Let me say it again. From the east, house of light, may wisdom dawn in us, so we may see all in clarity. Then you go to the north. From the north, house of night, may my wisdom ripen in me, so I may know all from within. From the north, house of night, may wisdom ripen in us, so we may know all from within. West. From the west, house of transformation, may my wisdom transform in may my wisdom transform into right action, so I may do what must be done. From the west, house of transformation, may our wisdom be transformed into right action, so we may do what must be done. From the south, house of eternal sun, may my right action reap the harvest, so I may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From the south, house of eternal sun, may our right action reap the harvest, so we may all enjoy the fruits of planetary being. And then I keep turning. So I go this way, we're up. From above, house of heaven, where the star people and the ancestors gather. And they say, may their blessings come to us now. I changed it because I don't like saying blessings. So I say, may their love, guidance, wisdom, and protection come to me now. From above, house of heaven, where the star people and ancestors gather, may your love, guidance, protection, and wisdom come to all of us now. Then I turn again, but I'm not going to turn my back to you again. The next one is from below, house of Mother Earth. May the warmth and heartbeat of her crystal core, and they say, balance us in the harmonies to end all war. I say, from below, house of Mother Earth, may the warmth and heartbeat of her crystal core balance me, nurture me, support me, and protect me in the harmonies to end all war, internally and externally. And then the last one, from center, galactic source. And they say, which is everywhere at once. May we all be known as the light of mutual love. I say, from the center, galactic source, which is everyone, everywhere, everything at once. May we all be known as the light of mutual love. May I be known as the light of mutual love. May I receive and give the light of mutual love. May I be balanced and centered in the light of mutual love. And then that's how I end my prayer. At the end, it says, I feel a little bit bad about that, but hold on. Actually, I don't have to feel bad about that because I am a little bit prepared. So at the bottom of that, it says, I don't know what it says. Bear with me. Let me see where I'm at. 24, 25. Yep, I'm counting it now. I don't really want to go over, I can't find it right now. I really don't want to go over 26 minutes. Yeah, I can't find it. But at the end, it says, I hunaku iva maya imaho, hunabku iva maya imaho, something like that. And to my understanding, that means all hail the harmony of mind and nature. I'm sorry about that. I could not find what I was looking for. So, yeah. And so after you say the prayer, then that's when you want to say your affirmation for the day. Yeah, I already know. There we go. That's when you want to say your affirmation for the day. Okay. And my first video might be 30 minutes. Okay. But anyway, so that's when you want to say your first, that's when, after that, you want to say your affirmation. So we said the 7 galactic direction prayer. And then you go over, okay. And then so you say the affirmation for today, and that was, I organize in order to catalyze balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power doubled. And you want to say that 3 times. 2 to yourself, and then the third one as a whole galactic with everyone using we. And then what I do next is I like to kind of break down what exactly everything is. So the blue rhythmic storm, that is, hold on. Day of the blue rhythmic storm. Okay, so that is Kin 19. Kin 19 is the guardian because it's set for the year and it's set for the day. We are on the first moon because we just started a reset. So we're back to the first moon. The first moon is the magnetic moon of purpose. That's the bat. That's the totem animal for the first moon. So it's the magnetic bat moon of purpose. And we are on day 1. We are on wave spell 2, the white wizard. We are on tone 6, Kin 19. Okay, let's do that. Kin 19, that's the blue rhythmic storm. But Kin 19 consists of tone 6 because we are on the 6th day of the week, which is Dali, which is, no. Tone 6 is the day of the wave spell. Okay. And I just told you we're on the white wizard wave spell. So remember I said that. So we're on wave spell 2, and it's called the white wizard. We're on day 6 of the white wizard, which is tone 6. And that's the rhythmic tone of equality. And the seal that they use is seal 19. Now, I know that sounds so confusing, and that's okay, because each day it is going to get better, and you will start to understand exactly what it is that I'm saying, because I am going to break this down just as I had to break it down for myself. So, yeah. And the seal is blue storm. And the plasma today is Dali.
Hack that I literally tell everyone about.
Oh, excuse me about that. It's a video. Let me skip that. Gotta skip the video. Okay. So I want to show you this so you'll understand. Let's see if we can get this. There it is. See that? That's a wave spell. Actually, let me make my screen bigger because I don't have to look at that anymore. So I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. You see that? Wave spell. Yeah. So, just so we can explain today. So when I say these things and you can follow along a little bit better. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So wave spell for I know it says wave spell 14, but it's wave spell. It's the second wave spell. Okay. It's also wave spell 14, but don't we're not gonna pay attention to that. Just listen to what I'm saying. It's the second wave spell of the White Wizard. This is Kin 19 because it's Day of the Blue Rhythmic Storm. There you go. Now I know you can see that. Okay. So we're actually on wave spell 2. It's called the White Wizard. Today is Kin 19 because it's the Day of the Blue Rhythmic Storm. As you see up here, it says that that's the symbol for Blue Rhythmic Storm as well. You see the blue and it looks like a whole bunch of circles at the top and like they're hanging off of something. It actually looks like a beehive hanging off of something, kind of. That's how do you describe it? But anyway, that's Day of the Blue Rhythmic Storm. And it's Kin 19. But to make Kin 19, you have to have tone 6, which is the rhythmic tone of equality, and you have to have seal 19, which is the blue storm. The day is the first, look at the top. Today is the first day of the first moon, which is the magnetic moon of purpose. The animal I told you for that is bat. So it's the magnetic bat moon of purpose. Day 1. And because it's day 1, it's the first day, it's Dali. And Dali is always the first day of the 13 moon calendar because it has an equal amount of days. It's 28 days. It's not 30. It's not 31. The natural cycle is 28 days. So that equals, it's still 7 weeks. 7 weeks. It's still 7 days and it's still 4 weeks. Okay. That's it. That it's just a flat out that. So that's what we're doing. And we're counting the moons. So there actually is 13. According to the Gregorian calendar, sometimes there's 12 moons. It's supposed to be 12 moons a year. And sometimes there's 13. That's what they tell you. Okay. But no, it's 13 moons. Period. Flat out. But anyway, so with that being said, nature, let me get back up in there so you can see that. So the magnetic moon. So what I'm going to do today is also break down the blue rhythmic storm because you had to use seal 19 and tone 6 to make the blue rhythmic storm. Okay, so you want to break down the tone first. Let's break down the tone. They give you a little description, so this will help you out some because that's what it did for me. Rhythmic tone of equality is tone 6, and that's when you get the dot and a line. It's a dot and a line. The line represents 5 and the dot represents 1. So if we're on tone 6, of course, there is going to be a line because that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tones. We've already went through 5 tones. This is the 6th tone, so they put 1 on top. It only goes to 5 before it goes back. Counts to 5, and then line, and then you go back to the 1, 6, up, another 5. So 2 lines will be tone 10, obviously. It goes to tone 13. That's the highest tone. So, rhythmic tone of equality. Radiance opens the way for equality and balance. Achieving balance is the greatest task of the warrior of the spirit, defining all areas of his life, from health to relationships. Balancing every moment will require constant vigilance, for change is a property of life itself. Therefore, we must constantly check with its realities, keeping an eye on the balance of our approaches. Tone 6 also teaches us organization in the broadest sense of the word. The path to this is the realization of one's original equality with other people. So there's kind of like some background on the rhythmic tone of equality, or a perception that someone actually viewed, because this is somebody's app and they're giving you a quick lowdown of what they actually think it is, and kind of explaining it. You might get a different interpretation when you hear the light and the tone for the day. That's what's interesting. So seal 19 is blue storm. So the name of the seal is blue storm. What makes it rhythmic is tone 6. So then that's why you have day of the blue rhythmic storm. Okay. So seal 19 is what we're on, and that's blue storm. Acceleration of all processes, self-generation, inner energize I can't say it. Energization. Energization. Oh. Receive and express the power of self-generating energy. By releasing it, you awaken your inner thunderer. Accelerate the process of transformation and initiate the cleansing of your life. Self-generation of your own liberation is entirely within your power. West, and it is West. From the West, house of transformation, may my wisdom be transformed into right action so I may do what must be done. See, that's the energy of the West. And so they have here West transforms to remind you, and they give you the root chakra for seal of the blue storm. And that is the 4th toe of the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the left, that's going to be your second biggest toe. The one next, looking at your left foot, the one next to the biggest toe, that's the seal of the blue storm. That's how you get into your root chakra or something like that for that. And then there's a mini motto that they've got, which I really like too. I carry within myself the self-creation of the freedom of my energy and the energy of my freedom. And then we're also going to get into the plasma of the day. And I really like that. The plasma of the day is the first one. Always starts on Thursday. And that is the crown. And that's what's perfect about it, because it's always on the 25th. It always starts. Yeah. They changed. One of the reasons why they changed, why the Julian and Gregorian calendar, is because Easter, I read about it. It's something about Easter and how it wouldn't be on at the same time, because and because Julius Caesar and his son and all of that stuff, and that's the divine masculine destroying and suppressing and grounding divine feminine. But I'm going to talk about that later. But anyway, so plasma is Dali. That is I have that written down somewhere. Plasma, what do I want to say about that? Wait a minute. Wrong book. Wrong book. Give me a second, y'all. Looking through my stuff. Because I know I wrote something about it. Should I add it ready? No, of course. Radios. Okay, so the radials. Essence of daily practice is to make the process of investigation and knowledge a reality, sacred. Each 7 declarations is vibrated by placing the plasma figure in the corresponding chakra on the corresponding days of the week of each 13 moons. The first 3 plasma create 1 sensory quantum, and the last 3 create a telepathic quantum. The 4th plasma connects the first 3 to the last 3 and is catalytic plasma that transforms the sensory into telepathic. So Dali is action. The action of Dali, is focalized. The chakra that it relates to is the crown. The lotus flower is violet and it has 1,000 petals. There is the affirmation with that says, may the pure light universe infuse our soul's journey, that the planetary noon sphere may become the crown of pure radiance. The self-declaration is, my father is intrinsic awareness. I feel the heat. The mantra is Om. And you take and put the mudra, basically. You know, the way you put your fingers together is what you want to do for that, for the plasma. And say that affirmation. So, I mean, it is a lot, but it's not that. It's not. Once you start getting into it, and that's basically what I'm going to do. So today, the first one is Dali. And it looks like this. It's very simple. You want to take and just fingertip to fingertip. And because it's the crown, you want to take and place it right on that. So whatever hand gesture that you have to do for the radioplasma of the day, you want whatever chakra that corresponds with the day, you want to do the mudra over the position of that chakra. So with your fingertips together, and basically it looks like you're putting a crown on your head, basically. This is the mudra. And you just want to say that affirmation I just said. Hold on, let me switch. That one is way better as far as that's concerned, because it gets into that.
go. So this is what the month looks like. So right there, I like this app because it really breaks it down. You got to put some money into it though. Let me get my life together. It'll really break some stuff down, but it shows you that we're in the year of the blue rhythmic storm. The moon is magnetic bat moon, as I said. Then it gets into, I wanted to show you, today is the first day, the purple one on there, because you see at the top we're on the first week. The first week is red week, which is initiation, basically, which means the energy to like starts things, go. Obviously, because it's the first day of first moon. So you're in the first week. That's all going to be about initiation and starting things and revving up, like Mars energy, pretty much. It's a red week. Initiators is what we need to be calling ourselves for the week is initiators. But you see there where it says Dali. Dali is the circle with the cross in the middle of it. You see that it is yellow. Okay. And then so I want to show you that so you can see. You want to say the declaration, my father is intrinsic awareness. The affirmation is I feel the heat. The mantra is Om. And you put the figure on the crown chakra. And it shows you how you're supposed to do your fingers. As I showed you, touch your fingertips together. And you want to place that over your crown chakra. It would be good to say the whole thing. Even the affirmation for today, which is the blue rhythmic storm affirmation, after you get done saying the radioplasma affirmation, that would be a good thing to do, I think. I do that. Mm-hmm. So, I would sit up here and say what I did, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Because I already said my prayer. Right? So I just want to focus on it. Put it together. My father is intrinsic awareness. I feel heat. And you just want to imagine that. Then you want to move into day of the blue rhythmic storm. And I say my number, which I am. I am blue overtone storm. And I enter into and accept the dream spell of the blue rhythmic storm. I enter into and accept day 1 of, no, I enter into and accept day 6 of the wave spell, white magnetic wizard. I gotta do it like that. So I acknowledge, what I'm saying, the energies and the turns I make, just so I can like understand what it is that I'm doing and where I'm going. So that's why I repeat it for myself. You might do something different. You need to do what's best for you. That's what I say. I go through and do things. And I didn't start out like this. It wasn't day 1 for me that I was like, yeah, let me do all these things. It's like as I was doing it, then I'm like, you know what? This doesn't really feel like genuine to me, but this does. So yeah. So then we want to put that crown up there and say, I organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power, doubled. And say that 3 times. That would be a good. I mean, you can do it or not do it. You can just do it and kind of honor the radioplasma for the day. And then move in, because you know what? The seal does have its own chakra and things of that nature. So, you know, you might want to take that and move it or something like that to that. Because remember, I said the seal 19, the blue storm, is the fourth toe from the left. So what I definitely like about this, and let me show you this too, is it connects so many things. It connects so many things. And then when you start to see things and you understand how people, whether they were good or bad, but I'm actually kind of talking about bad right now, but you kind of see how evil people, or just, I'm not going to call them evil because it's not for me to judge, but just how people have taken things and they interpret it the way they interpret it, and then they do and manipulate that and do things that they do with it. And I mean, you know, it's fine. But I'm glad that I'm seeing in clarity, you know, and I'm understanding from within, knowing that this information that I find and see and receive, it is truth for me. And that's what's the most important thing. What am I looking for? Okay, so hold on. Where are we at? 52. Okay, yeah, I'm not going over an hour, you guys. Tomorrow, the days after, it'll get shorter and shorter because we'll get better and better. But I want to like just show you some things. The wave spell. Let me get back into that. So you heard me say I enter into and accept day 6 of the wave spell 2, which is the white magnetic wizard, I believe is how it is. So this is the wave spell. You see that? Wave spell. You see what that looks like? It doesn't really look like it right now, but when you see it in the light of the castles, because I told you, remember, we're in the first castle of Red Eastern Turning. Um, there's 4 wave spells in each castle. And when you see the diagram of the wave spells and how they are in the castles, they look just like the Dipper. They look just like the swastika is what it is, and stuff like that. So you start thinking about Hitler and things like that because that's what everybody associates this swastika with. But that's what this wave spell is. And the wave spell is actually the solar seals and the galactic tones that make up, you know, these kins. And it's 13 kins in a wave spell. And so at the top, the first tone, the first day of the wave spell was the white magnetic wizard. That's why it's called the white magnetic wizard wave spell. It's like the same thing with what we're doing with the year, guys. So it's Kin 219, and I told you it's the year of the blue rhythmic storm because today starts the day of the blue rhythmic storm. It's the day of. And so it's going to be the guardian seal for the year. Okay, so the white magnetic wizard is the guardian seal for the 13 days because you have to do 13 days because it's 13 tones. Okay, so you see the white magnetic wizard at the top. You see the white magnetic wizard at the top. My finger's on the wrong side, so I need to be over here. That's this one up there. The white magnetic wizard. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then over 1 is 13. And it ends, whatever it starts with, it ends with. So it started with a white magnetic wizard, and it's going to end on white world bridger. It looks like a sad man in the corner. his side profile. So like, yeah. So this whole little from here and it goes and then this way, then up and then over. That is a tail of the swastika, believe it or not. And I just find that interesting. I find it very interesting. This energy, this tone, this synchronization, it connects things for me, because like on your spiritual journey you be learning all this information, and some of it you understand, some of it you accept and some of it you reject, but then you're trying to take the things that you do understand, that you know within your heart is truth, and trying to put it all together. And sometimes that'd be hard to do, you know. With this, it puts it all together for me. Because like from astrology to everything, because I believe in it. I believe in the astrology and all of that. This does not dismiss that. It doesn't. It just puts you in time. It puts you in tune. It puts you in sync with naturalness. And so when you start to like see little synchronicities, because that's what you're doing, the whole spin, the whole galactic spin is about synchronizing the human. It's about you walking through the five castles. It's everybody has to do it, because even Divine Mother had to do it, and she does it still. Like she has to do it. She has to do it. We have to do it. So it's a 260 spin, but see, they put you on a 365 spin in a masculine form, in the masculine matrix, and it has us just, you know, on some other stuff. We'll get into that down the line as well. So I know that was kind of long, and I know I was kind of like everywhere, but I just kind of wanted to just start this. I had to start this and get it going, for one, and then for two, I really believe in this, and I'm going to just show you what I see. And we can talk about it. Not only will we be talking about the 1328 cycle, we're going to be talking about a lot of things that's on my mind. If you leave comments and all that kind of stuff, I definitely will address them within reason. I'm not going to answer anything stupid. I'm not going to answer anything toxic, anything like that. I'm not doing it. So I'm going to just let you know that right now. And then I'm going to block you immediately. So please be kind. Please be gracious. Please be merciful. Please be understanding. And please be compassionate when you enter this time in this space. Make sure your energy is in sync with this time in this space and with Mother Earth, so you can be in tune with me, because I am another you and you are another me in Lakesh. So there is a song that I heard, and I'm also going to be talking about the original founders, because I do want to give light to who they are and like who started all of this. So that's definitely going to be what we're going to talk about on tomorrow's episode for day 7 of Wave Spell 2 and day 2 of the galactic reset of the blue, of blue rhythmic storm. So with that being said, let me tap us out. 5, energy transformation. And the song that I learned is from the founder, and it's called In Lakesh. In Lakesh means I am you. In Lakeem or something like that means you or me or something. I'm just learning, so we'll figure it out. And I don't even know how to spell In Lakesh, because some people spell it like KESH or something, and some spell it with the CH. So I don't know, but it's in Lakesh, and that means I am another you. So the song goes, in Lakesh, I am another you. In Lakesh, I am you. I'm just another you. In Lakesh, I am another you. In Lakesh, I am you. I am another you. We all are one in Lakesh. We all are one in Lakesh. Under the sun in Lakesh. We all are one in Lakesh. Under the moon in Lakesh. In Lakesh, in Lakesh, I am another you. In Lakesh, I am you. I'm just another you. Yay! Love and gratitude, guys. I hope to see you again. And so then we're going to end the stream. There we go.